on closing 2019 out with a bam. And of course, we go change it up a little bit when it come over because, like I don't tell you, 2020 is like your vision. It's time for you to see clearly what they got in place for the masses. You understand? It's time for you to see the good separated from the bad that they bring you. You understand me? And I always tell the masses, don't believe in the fucking story or the so-called whatever they're teaching unless you find out wherever it coming from. You understand? And when you know where it come from, if you have a brain, you will understand if you need to kick it away or suck it in. Now pay attention to this person right here. Another man in a drag with the big neck they got on the masses, so-called for your divide and conquer. That's what they do on TV. It's time for you to wake up. Let's get into this one and see.
Today we're reasoning with Rachel Cargill, a writer, lecturer, and public academic.
Public academic. Okay, all right.
Rachel gained massive exposure when a photo of her at the Women's March went viral.
You hear that, people? At the Woman March went viral. And of course it's on Twitter. That's where you get photos to go viral, right? You need to wake your ass up. Take a look at this big old man with the red thing on the head, holding up the fist. And I already told you, people, the power for woman is a government agenda. You have to get it. You have to get it in your head. Because I already told you it's only two genders. It's man and woman. So when woman putting up this fist right here say they're all powerful woman, who they trying to bring down? It's just man, right? If man start doing this right here, power up, fist up, yes, power for man and all of this shit, how woman would look at that? They look at it like, oh, we getting a fight from man now? Wow, they powering up on us? Who else they gonna power up on? And the people need to wake up on it. It's a government agenda, people. With this power empowerment of woman march, all of this dumb shit. Why would woman want to march against man? This is dumb shit right here. Bam.
It started a dialogue about who is included in the modern feminist movement.
In the feminist movement, people. And you see what it say, race and gender. You need to understand, people. This is a wicked world you live in. You understand? They fight, they use race to split you up. They also use gender. You understand? It's a divide and conquer method from the government.
To her over 300,000 followers on Instagram, she's known as someone who doesn't shy away from tough conversations about womanhood, blackness, and racism.
Yes. Never shy away from tough racism and woman. You better wake up, people. This is a psyop. And I told you, only man in drags, they used to do this right here. Because I told you, man and woman got no fucking beef that I know about.
Conversations that often make some people feel uncomfortable. And that's exactly what she's going for. Rachel, you are a writer.
Rachel, post up right there, people. So-called writer, and it's a reason why it's on TV. It's a damn Bigfoot man. Right there, you're searching for Bigfoot. You're fighting with the mag. But there really is a Bigfoot. That's the Bigfoot. And look at the clock, people. 11:3:33 right there. Encoding. You better wake up. Why you think they show the clock in the background? All by design.
Academic and activist with a huge following on...
It's just a faker, people. 100%. And of course, when they so-called giving this one the accolades, of course it's gonna smile because it is a faker. Everything you hear about this one is made up. 100%. You see the big old round neck? And take a look at the hair. Is that real? No, we know the hair not real, but look how it's set up on the head. That's a big head man. You better wake your ass up. Use the glasses and the braid to fool the masses.
Social media. And that following is a group of people who have gravitated.
Bam. You think this one is a woman? You dumb as a box of rocks. Take a look at the head, the jawline and everything. What you think? Wow. Hiding the fucking neck with the hair. That's another man right there.
Toward your anti-racism work. So I want you to define what anti-racism work means.
Anti-racism work. These are the people who make you racist. Every day they come out, they make the people more racist without they even knowing. They come out acting like they're going for black people, but they're actually against you. You understand? These are the people they used to bring down black people.
Mostly anti-racism work centers around the term anti and looking at the racism that we experience in the world, what we see every day in our work, our businesses, our schools, and making the decision to be actively anti-racist instead of just saying, I'm not racist.
So I feel like
you know what I mean? Make you say you're not racist. What you gotta pay attention to, people. If you look on the black people that they put on, because I already told you, they tell you that they're racist. They're not letting in the black people. We so under bandage. The white man got us under their boot. But still they have a lot of black people on top that help to push the racist shit on you. You ever wonder how that happened? How did they get in? You ever wonder? I tell you, the same thing I just said about the message with your Malcolm X, with your Martin Luther King. You never ask who bring them to you, or you get to know him, or you get to ever hear about Martin Luther King. The same people that he say holding him down, put him out, let you know him, people. Without the TV, without the radio. We talking about back in the days without even social media. How did the Martin Luther King get put on? You're not getting it. All the so-called Black Panther movement put on. Bobby Seale and Louis Newton. How they get put on. Every time you see them and they're talking, who you see interviewing them? ABC, CBS, what's that about? CNN? The same people. So what you got to understand, that the people that they put on top and say they're black, those are the people actually pushing the racism on you. You get it? Now, take a look at the comedian. Pay attention what come out of every black comedian mouth. He separate you. He basically divide you right there by making those black jokes. He put the stereotype on your back. You never pay attention because you laugh. It's a comedian on stage and you giggle and he talk all this shit about black people and you sit there and you suck it up. And that's the fucking reason why you're racist to begin with. He stereotype you, put you in a box. So whenever somebody say anything about that box, here you go. Because you're in the box. They put you in there. You got what I mean? Now if you separate yourself from all that, you're no longer in the box. So whenever they talk about the box or they come and they kick the box or whatever, they throw rocks at the box, it's not you. Because you're not in the box. So this is the same black people that they put on actually put you in that box. The racism, the stereotype box, and put your target on your back. They put the target on your back, and now somebody can say, oh, black people like fried chicken. Why? Because your comedian, he's the one who put you in that box. The watermelon and the so-called fried chicken bullshit that they're spitting, where you think they get it from? It's the same shit. The same black man giving you a joke, so-called gonna make you laugh on TV, public make everybody see, he give that joke. Why did he do that? Because they put him on for that reason. It's time for people to wake up, and like I say, 2020 is the vision, the clear vision of this truth, and you go get it. Even though YouTube all on my channel is no stopping the mag.
Should be given for just all people to not accept racism and to, try to incorporate anti-racism.
You hear that? People not supposed to accept racism. They're supposed to accept the anti-racism. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they feed the dumb people. Not people with brain, the dumb people. That's why you have a lot of racist people. And every time I get on this subject, they say, oh man, this shit really happened. Of course, it happened. It trickled down to you from these people that they give you. And I'm trying to tell you, that's the reason why they can stereotype your ass. A black man do it. He the one who bring you that shit to comedy. And you laugh and you giggle.
Actions in their everyday life, but you've chosen to make this your career. When did you make that decision and why?
You just can choose it to be your career, and that's what your career is. Right away, you can get interview and NBC. Come on.
It was really interesting. It was after the Women's March in 2017. Yes, I had a photo that went viral. Wow. And when that
photo that go viral, they always go talk about the same fake shit, people. Why would this go viral? What is this about? And I'm asking you again, who the woman fighting? You're not getting it. Why woman fighting? Who they fighting against? The animals? The insects? I don't think so. Why would you want to put up a fight against man? Man and woman supposed to be a combination to be more strong. But they tell you, you need to divide power up against man if you're a woman and vice versa. Why would you do that?
Viral. My face and my feminism was kind of in front of a lot more eyes than it's ever been.
And feminism was in front of a lot more people's eyes. Your feminism, I don't get it, people. When did when your feminism leave you? I don't get it. Why would you make up a word like feminism? What that mean? That don't make no sense. Is this a real woman? I don't think so.
Getting asked a lot of questions that I hadn't really thought of in depth, and a lot of it centered around my race and my womanhood. And that's when I started doing
your race and your womanhood. Like I don't tell you people, two subjects that they use to fuck with the masses: race and gender. And I told you this is a rugged road they're dragging down the masses down right here. And I told you it's gonna work. Everything they put out there work because they know you think already before they bring it to you. They know you're gonna suck it up. And you're never gonna listen to a man like
work, my own research, and really discovering a lot of the racism that was within the feminist movement.
See that? You need to go read and discover the racism that was in the feminist movements. What kind of shit is this, people? Why would a man racist against a woman? I don't understand. How do a man do that? Or a man fight down a woman? I don't get it. This is dumb shit, people.
And I realized, wait, if I wasn't fully aware of all of this, then there certainly are a ton of people who aren't aware. Most importantly, white women who were part of the harm that was happening to so many people of color. Interestingly, after that photo went viral, I got a lot of white women followers. And I began to talk about how race intersects with our womanhood. So it kind of...
Race intersects with our womanhood. Wow. Wow, this is have to be a drag right here. Have to be a drag, man. Right here with the funny hair on. You can't fool everybody. There's no way this coming from a real woman. You talk about your feminism and you're talking about your womanhood. This is not a woman right here.
All just fell into place for me to begin learning as much as I could, teaching as I learned, and then people...
If you have to learn womanhood, you're not a woman. What are you learning? As you could see the script reader right there. You see it? It's just reading off a script, people. It's just a programming for the dumb masses. Don't suck up no programming that you see them bring you. And I already told you how to spot them. 100%. These are programming. NBC or MSNBC. That's all they bring
and
you.
to listen and learn along with me.
What are some of the ways in which you think white women are oppressing people of color without realizing it?
The most obvious thing that we saw was with the election in which white women with the demographic...
Here we go, people. Let's see how the white woman hold down the black woman. Let's see right here with the election. Wow, you go to the election. Wow, the fucking dumb people shouldn't be voting. They're not getting it. So when you bring the voting to the table, we know it's a programming. It is a programming.
Realizing it.
The most obvious thing that we saw was with the election in which white women with the demographics, they voted for Trump 53%. More than half of the white women...
53% white women vote for Trump. So we trying to find out what did the white woman do to the black woman, right? And pay attention, people. They vote for Trump. The white people vote for Trump. Wow. So who did something to who when when so-called Obama win the previous so-called election? Somebody tell me right here. Who did something to who when the black man so-called win? Somebody tell me, because I already told you, dumb people, that the people ahead, they don't give a fuck about race. They're hauling it together and they know. 100%, they know, divided you part, you shall fall. You understand? And united you stand. They know that. So they don't fight at the top because they wouldn't be strong enough to control the people if they was fighting against each other. They're fighting us and they find a lot of way to divide you up in section where you're weaker and weaker. And of course you're buying it. Are you dumb people? This is a trickery for the masses.
Country who decided to go voted for Trump. They made the decision to protect what Trump meant for their whiteness, knowing the harm that...
You see, you hear what... Come on, people. You can't tell me this didn't set you up for the racism right here. You can't tell me this don't set up debate. Pay attention.
Decided to go voted for Trump. They made the decision to protect what Trump meant for their whiteness, knowing the harm that it would cause to every other demographic of women in the country, even themselves, honestly.
Some white women do...
So you're saying that because there's more white women than black women, they make Trump win the votes and win the election. So who made the fucking Obama win? Wow.
Have their rationale for why they voted for Trump. For many, it's religious reasons. For many, it's, pro-life is something that they're very passionate.
I already told you people, he was selected, never elected. The Donald Trump, the same way they put in the Obama, the Clinton, all of them. You better wake up, people. They're the one who put who they want. They make it a 4-year apart So if you're screaming and you don't like the person which they put in there, which you're never gonna like him unless you're just biased. You understand? If you're just using your emotion, you're never gonna like that person that they got in there because they're never for the people. So what happened? They say, hey, remember, you the one who voted him in there. Wait till next 4 years and you can vote him out. Just the trick that they use on the masses, and they put another family member in there every time. And I told you already, Hillary Clinton and the fucking Donald Trump is bloodline. I put my life on it. They're bloodlines of the elites. Why you think there was fucking ruling? Why you think Donald Trump is in power? You're not getting it.
About one woman that I'm thinking in particular is a single mother who has a daughter with a medical condition. She voted for Trump because she thought that that would be the most beneficial thing for her family financially.
Wow. You believe that, people? Is the people that much brainwashed? Yes, they might. You can't put nothing past the dumb folks. But yes, you have a kid with a condition, so yes, you vote for Trump. You're dumb. You just waste your time. Go to the polling and vote. It's a waste of your fucking time. Did you take time off from your job? You're dumb.
That would be the most beneficial thing for her family financially. And she wound up getting a healthy tax return. Is there a world in which those women get to vote on those interests?
For her to get to a space where she has the privilege of saying, well, I'm going to vote for this person knowing that other people will be hurt, but it will benefit me. That's a privilege that a lot of people don't have. Like, black people couldn't even vote, for so much time. Not to say that she needs to ignore even vote, for so much time. Not to say
black people not even vote for so much time. What is you talking about? Or why did you mention black people then when it comes to vote? Why you put them in the same sentence? No, you go say black people don't really vote.
She needs to ignore her needs, but white women need to recognize that the patriarchy, that racism, that white supremacy, all of this is to the detriment of everyone in the long run.
So your comment section, it can get pretty lit sometimes. And it can get pretty...
It's all government programming to divide and conquer the masses. You're not getting it. And I told you, people, me and all the time, I mean, heated debate with people about this racism right here. I try to tell you, it's not that it don't exist, but you participate in it. The people that believe in it and feel so strong about it, emotionally blocked and blinded by it, those are the people who show it. You get what I mean? The government program your dumbass and you actually show it. You actually go out and be racist against another race. That means you're dumb and you fall for the trick. And I told you, stop complaining about privilege. Oh, the white people have more privilege than the black people. You tell me how. Remember this, education that they told you need to survive in this earth, you have to pay for it. You remember that? You have to buy it. So you trying to tell me that, and if you got good credit, then you get credit. So you trying to tell me that all of these odds are stacked up for black people alone? So if a white person got bad credit, they can get a good loan still, right? And if a white person don't have a degree in certain thing, don't have a doctorate, he can still be a doctor, right? And that goes for any career. Can it happen? The answer is no. It don't matter what color you are, you have to pay your way in this satanic earth. I don't see no white people sitting up and getting cash every month and just sit back and don't do nothing and just live because they're white. I don't think so. You need to stop that bullshit. Take yourself out of the box and you won't have to complain when somebody kick or spit at that box. Pick up the mic.